Dark Danny, that's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Hello, Valerie. And goodbye.
That he's the only one in that tier. Like, he is the tier. He is the tier. He is the standard. I'm not accepting anything less. Hello. There's something told me to do ranking my childhood crushes because I've been told that mine are pretty weird. I'm gonna share them. I don't want any harsh judgment, but I want to make sure that I'm not the weird one and that everyone else just wasn't seeing like my vision between like 7 to 15, you know? Because I had some pretty good bangers here and I feel like everyone's just misguided. We're not really realizing the greatness of some of these characters. So I'm gonna create a tier list system. We're gonna go from, you know, green to red. First tier, these 6 kids. Don't ask why.
What the dog doing?
The first character on this tier list, that's the whole reason for that one specific tier. The one is marriage and parish. I'll marry you, but you know, like, I don't have a commitment toward you. It's very like, I either really, really like a character or I don't like them that much. Like, it's very, and I love, and then maybe kind of sort of like you a little bit, but there's like no like or like friendship in between. It's I love you or I can tolerate you. The third one is a one and done. I like you, not enough to see you twice. Fourth one is nah, you got it. And the fifth one is why do you exist? Like, why do some of these characters exist? Why was I simping for some of these characters? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm not gonna do a deep dive into some of these characters because I think that's ridiculous and a little concerning, but let's just get into the video. Number 1. I don't expect anyone else to get it. I get it. I think that's all that matters. My 7-year-old self got it. I still get it. Listen, who was his voice actor? Wilmer Valderrama. Wait, okay, the guy from CSI? His voice, that was the only reason I was watching the show. Like,
so you'd better leave the wood extra long. We'll cut it to the perfect length when we get there.
that was the only reason I was watching. Manny had such a good voice, and that is why my number one knockoff from this list, comparing my old self to now, is whether or not they have a good voice. If you don't have a good voice, you're not the good character. I don't like characters with annoying voices. Like, my top tier characters in any show I watch have the best voice. I wasn't watching Bob the Builder, I was only watching Manny, and I actually learned a couple of good things from Manny, but I mean, like, what was I gonna do with that? I was like 7 years old. Manny's in status that he's the only one in that tier. Maybe I'll rethink some of the others, but right now, like, he is the tier. He is the tier, he is the standard. I'm not accepting anything below this. Number 2, Alfred the Hedgehog. I know some of you don't know who Alfred the Hedgehog is, but you didn't have cable and you were just working off of what the TV had. If you went on the show 35-2 Cubo, Alfred the Hedgehog all day. I only watch Alfred the Hedgehog. I don't know who girls, I heard some girls were sipping over Jacob Tutu. I don't know why, but Alfred the Hedgehog was my show. I only watched it for Alfred. I did not watch it for any of the characters. I can't even remember any of the other characters there, only Alfred. And he was a detective. Tell me that's not hot. And that wasn't even when I was like 7 or 8. That was a 13-year-old, like, Alfred the Hedgehog was my 13-year-old fantasy back then. I wanted to be a detective like Carmen Sandiego, but Alfred the Hedgehog. Number 3, anime. My favorite anime character ever. The best voice in anime ever. Like, Daisuke Ono, undefeated.
Shizuo じゃねえか。女が人質に取られてるって聞いたけどよ。どうなったんだ?
Shizuo Heiwajima. I got my first convention. Well, okay, actually, my first convention merch was an zekkyiah body pillow, but everything subsequent after that, like the plushies, the key charms, the phone case, the backpack, the posters, only Shizuo Heiwajima. I was obsessed. I would have a full collection if I were not 14 and not able to afford some of the stuff that he had in some of these conventions. Shizuo Heiwajima merch would be like between $20 and like $150. Oh, I forgot to rank the next one. Alfred the Hedgehog, Marriage in Paris. There's no one's more greater than Handy Manny. And Shizuo, my favorite anime character. I feel like anime deserves a category in and of itself. So he's in Let Me Have Your Six Kids. I can't have him because he will actually reconstruct it. That guy is strong. Like, okay, see, Shizuo, the emotion behind him is why I really like him, but the guy has anger issues to the max. I feel when it comes to anime characters, these themes are running in because number 4, Hercules and Megara. First of all, Hercules has to be the most sultry Disney movie I have ever seen in my life. We're reaching El Dorado levels of just like adult vibes, kind of. Like when I was watching Hercules, I felt kind of awkward. Like even now, it's like so like sensual whenever like you see Hercules and Meg together and everyone's like stumbling all awkwardly, and Hercules is so cute. When he's just being Hercules is cute.
Are you, alright, miss?
Megara. My friends call me Meg, at least they would if I had any friends. So, did they give you a name along with all those rippling pectorals? Are you always this articulate?
Hercules. My name is Hercules.
I'm surprised he's not on the top of some of your lists. I don't think anyone has ever appreciated. If Hercules came out now, that movie came out today, Hercules would be a thirst trap. I could not, like, I would not be able to stop seeing fan cams of Hercules. Yeah, I might make some of my own. Megara, for all you ladies out there that like other ladies, and all you men that like other ladies, like she and Hercules, two best Disney crushes. I don't want to gatekeep, so I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm obviously gonna put Hercules and Marriage or Perish. I'll marry Hercules, and then when he dies, I'm going to the underworld, and he's going to the heavens. So it doesn't. I don't even feel bad. We had a good life together. Number 5. Jean, my second anime crush. Everyone wants to simp over Aaron and Levi and Erwin and some even Hanji, but Jean was the best one. Jean was the best one in my opinion. He was tall, he had the undercut, he had the sharp eyes, he had it all. To me, I noticed that in anime, I really like the rival, like the opposite of the main character rival. I usually like them a lot more. Whoever the main rival that we're supposed to see, like just seeing their opposite makes them like so much more attractive. I will also put Jean in Marriage or Perish. I think we can have a good life together, as I said. Also, I think it's really cap to say Jean has a horse face. I don't think that's a horse face. I don't think that's a horse face at all. Okay, I made this list last night. I can't tell if I was memeing or if I actually had this thought. I'm pretty sure I actually had this crush, which is why I wrote it down. Don't judge me. The robots from Wishology, I mean the Eliminator, come on. I want to tell myself I'm not memeing so bad, but I think I am. I'll just put the robot in the nah, you got it though. I feel like doing a tier list does it a disservice. Like, he was really good back in the day. You know, 10-year-old me. Nah, you got it. You got it. You could keep that over there. What number am I on? Number 8. Dark Danny. Danny Phantom. Dark Danny, let me put a clip. So like, I'm not crazy. Let me just put a clip right quick.
You're not Danny!
I was, but I grew out of it.
Dark Danny, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. And I don't accept anything less. Although, why does he exist? He could be at the top tier, but he could just as easily be at the bottom tier. Like, why do you exist? Why do you keep giving all these snarky, sarcastic comments and making yourself more attractive as a result? Because you're not good. You're not good for me. You're not good for me. But why do I want you? I think 14-year-old me was onto something. She knew something I didn't, clearly. Number 10, after Alfred the Hedgehog, I don't know how much I can save. Nala was pretty attractive. She wasn't the main focus of the story, but that character design they do hit a little bit differently. I mean, she's not anthropomorphized, but the mind she was giving Simba, I think that's where the attraction boiled down to. I think I can reconcile with that. There's not much about her character I was thinking about. The way she was looking at Simba to reflect back on me. She got it though. 8, 10, 12-year-old Zekkyiah, like she got it. Just not for me, current Zekkyiah. And the final one, number 11, Zak Saturday. Whoever did not watch the Secret Saturdays, you're missing out on magnificent storytelling. I cannot tell you how many times I have tried to find the full episodes of the Secret Saturdays after they were bumped off of YouTube. I used to watch the majority of my cartoons on YouTube, and I cannot believe the atrocity that they took off the Secret Saturdays, a show about cryptids, off of YouTube. That was a shame, although they did a mass exodus of all that like full episode content, so I guess I can't blame them. Marriage or Perish, like I can deal with the whole cur thing, not much else. Like I'm not trying to deal with that after death. Handy Manny, like till death do us not part, because we're gonna renew those vows after we bite the bullet. I hope none of you found this tier list problematic. Some of them, I don't know what I was thinking back then. I don't want to see that part of myself resurface, although I feel like it already has. Comment some of your crushes. I think I might want to react to something like that where you guys give your crushes and I react to it. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of mine so that when you post yours, don't be afraid to post the one that might not be of popular opinion, okay? Because I had some of those too, the robots from Wishology. Like I said, comment, subscribe, hit that play bell if you guys want some more content like this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.